Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we'll be talking about how the Bucks can possibly become a super team with this one player. But before we get into this video, make sure to leave a big thumbs up if you like this video, and hit that subscribe button if you like all my content, and of course leave a comment down below and if you agree with what I'm saying in this video. So now let's get right into it. Due to recent injury of Blake Griffin, Clippers are expected to go into rebuild mode. This would require the Clippers to trade many key pieces. The one name that pops up is DeAndre Jordan. He is 29 years old on a 2-year, $44 million contract, which is making $22 million a year. He isn't good enough to lead a team to contendership like the Clippers or possibly make them to the playoffs, but he is good enough to push a team to become a contender. One team right on the edge of being a contender is the Milwaukee Bucks. Their center currently is John Henson, and their backup center is Thon Maker, which really isn't good. So, with so many young assets the Bucks have, and due to recent reports that the Bucks are one of the 4 teams targeting DeAndre Jordan, as David Aldridge reported, the Bucks, the Wizards, the Cavs, and the Raptors are all going after DeAndre Jordan after Blake Griffin's injury. The Wizards and the Raptors would be very interesting because they are also on the edge, but the Bucks are clearly number 1 with all their assets. So here's one trade that could work. The Clippers get small forward Chris Middleton or shooting guard Chris Middleton and Thon Maker, and the Bucks get DeAndre Jordan and the Clippers' 2019 unprotected second-round pick. This seems to be a lot for the Bucks to have to pay for a player like DeAndre Jordan on, of course, a big contract. Being the age he is, entering his prime, but not a huge, big piece. But if we go through this, it's not that much for the Bucks to pay. Thon Maker has had a tough year off the bench. He's had 11.7 points per game and 8 rebounds per 48 minutes. Also, people say that Thon Maker is 20 years old, although there have been reports that, he's 25 or 26 years old, but that's for a different video. And to add insult to injuries, the Bucks are dead last in the NBA for rebounds per game. That will not win a championship, or even beat LeBron or the Celtics or whatever. You need to rebound if you want to have a shot at winning. And as for Chris Middleton, he has been really good for them, averaging 25.5 points per 48 minutes. But the Bucks have too many guards, such as Tony Snell, Matthew Dellavedova, Rashard Vaughn, and the Rookie of the Year last year, Malcolm Brogdon. So they've been playing Chris Middleton out of position, running him at small forward, which works for now because Jabari Parker is out and they're running Giannis at power forward. But first of all, when Jabari comes back, what will this lineup look like? Because Tony Snell looks very good with this lineup, with the starting lineup, because Giannis can drive and Tony Snell is an amazing shooter, probably better than Chris Middleton, and he is very good on defense as well. But second of all, Chris Middleton is a player who needs the ball in his hand to be effective. He is second on the team in field goals attempted. And the Bucks really don't need another scorer. With Bledsoe and Giannis already on the team and Jabari coming back, those are scorers. And those are people who need the ball in their hands to be effective. And Bledsoe and Giannis are better having their ball in the hands than Chris Middleton. So trading Chris Middleton frees up a lot of time in which the ball is in Middleton's hand and, really gets the flow of the offense going. They've built a rhythm of relying on Middleton and having Middleton do it all, a lot of iso ball, and that turns into stupid shots. Now, why this trade makes the Bucks a super team, I went through why it makes sense and why the Bucks need to trade Thon Maker and Chris Middleton, but why does this make them a super team? Well, as I said before, The Bucks' main weakness, rebounding. They're 30th, dead last in the league in rebounding. 30th. And DeAndre Jordan is second in the league in rebounding. Per game, he averages 20.6 rebounds per 48 minutes, only 1.1 rebounds away from Andre Drummond. DeAndre Jordan's also a very efficient player. He shoots 68% from the field and takes 9.6 shots per 48 minutes. So he rebounds the ball, which fixes the Bucks' main problem in rebounding, and doesn't have to have the ball in his hand to be effective, which puts the ball in Bledsoe's and Giannis's hand and Jabari's hand when he comes back. And for the Clippers, we'll go over this real quick. They get a prospect in Thon Maker, and the process of rebuilding starts. Thon Maker is an experiment, and of course, we don't really know his exact age, but that's just a rumor. He could be 20, but the Bucks really don't really want to rebuild right now. I think with how good Giannis is and them trading for Eric Bledsoe, I think they want to go into win now mode. Possibly have a chance for a championship in the next couple of years. The Bucks elevated into championship contendership, but can they come out of the East? In my opinion, yeah. LeBron James is amazing, but you really can't stop all the weapons on this team. Eric Bledsoe, Tony Snell, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jabari Parker, and DeAndre Jordan is the projected starting lineup if this trade goes through. And also, the bench, really a strong piece for the Cavs. This Bucks bench, it can hold them down. Definitely won't be better than them, but here's a little list. Malcolm Brogdon, Matthew Dellavedova, Rashad Vaughn, DJ Wilson, and John Henson. I think if this team is put together, I think it can beat the Cavs. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments down below. Do you think it could beat the Cavs? Do you think it could come out of the East if they play like the Celtics or something? Do you think it could beat the Warriors? Or can they beat the Rockets if the Rockets beat the Warriors? But that's for a different video. Make sure to leave a big thumbs up if you like this video. As I said before, subscribe, and of course, leave a comment down below on those 3 questions. Here's the questions again if you didn't catch them. Could this team come out of the East, beat the Warriors, and beat the Rockets? What do you guys think? Make sure to leave it down below. Of course, thank you for watching, and see you soon. Hey!